Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear guys, for my dear audience. In this video, I will describe how to make metal sculpture or 100 metal sculpture art ideas. My dear guys, when we talk about metal sculpture art or metal sculpture ideas, then I ask that creating metal sculpture can be a highly expressive and versatile art form. Here are some metal sculpture in my video art ideas who inspire you. So, my dear guys, abstract geometric shape. It can be also a metal sculpture idea, which is interlocking or stand-alone geometric forms. So, as a human figure, my dear guys, realistic or stylized representation of the human body, it can be a inspirable metal sculpture, art and design. So, as a animal sculpture, also a different representation of animal, both realistic and abstract, and also my dear guys, it can be a animal sculpture representation of animal, both realistic and abstract, and also insect with that uh, intricate depiction of insect like butterflies, beetles or spider. Also you can made from metal sculpture. So the tree sculpture also realistic abstract metals trees, different metal design, different metal sculpture of decorative art of trees. So as a flower and plant. In metal sculpture, detailed or stylized representation, which is made by flower and plants. Bird in flight also capturing the grace of bird in motion, different bird in flight mode. You can make different ideas and mythological creature like as dragon and griffin and other fantastical beings. So as a musical instrument sculpture of guitars, violins, or other instrument which can be made by uh, different metal art. So as cityscape models, which is a miniature representation of city skylines. And in metal sculpture, some space-themed sculpture like as planet, astronauts, or spaceship in mosque, intricate and that decorative mask. You can use it in kinetic sculpture also, moving parts powered by wind or motors, and abstract waveforms, flowing wave-like shapes, different categories and different faces, realistic or abstract representation in faces mode. And in hands, detail are symbolic sculptures of hand and minimalistic design like as a simple, clean lines and shapes. So as interactive sculpture pieces that invite touch or movement in a different categorical position. In furniture art, functional piece like chairs, tables with the artistic design, and wall art flat or slightly raised sculpture for hanging. And in mythological gods, depictions of gods and goddesses from various mythologies. In sea creature, fish, octopus, or whales, which is made by different categories. In underwater scene, coral reefs, seaweed, and aquatic life that can be awake. In industrial abstract, you can use these metal sculpture using a found objects and machinery parts and different machinery part locations, such as armor and weapons, like as a decorative historically inspired pieces, and nautical themes like as a ship anchors and maritime symbol, and nature scene like as a forests and mountains or rivers you can made, and in solar system model you can use it like as a planet and their orbit. You can use it at a architectural model like as a famous buildings or conceptual design, and as a mechanical gear, interlocking gears and mechanical parts you can use it, and in butterflies delicate detailed representation you can use these ideas. And for a modernist abstract inspired by modern art movement and a fantasy landscape like as a imaginative otherworldly scene and cultural symbols icon from different culture and tradition, face in profile you can make it, make a lot of silhouette like sculpture, and surrealist figure inspired by surrealism art movement, religious icon you can use it, symbols or figure from various religious in wing, angelic or bird wing you can use it, and as an organic forms inspired by natural growth patterns you can use it, cubes and spheres playing with basic geometric shapes. We can use a metal sculpture or metal art in skeletons, human or animal skeletal forms, which is made by a metal sculpture, different method or different methodology or different centuries. So as a famous personality, but full figures of historical figures you can, or historical animals you can make it, and Celtic knots, like as intricate, yeah, interwoven design, and RBSQ patterns, flowing ornate patterns, and in mechanical animals you can use combing animals formed with mechanical elements and mechanic different mechanical choices you can make it. Mask and helmet you can use metal sculpture, metal art, and metal design, metal making design, because it can be a long lasting, it is a long time. So as a timepiece, clock, or representation of time for decorative ideas like as a wall clock or different other timepiece. So cultural festival in these metal use inspired by cultural celebration for decorative anniversary, and garden art sculpture designed for outdoor spaces, and relief sculpture raised design on flat surfaces, and light and shadow play sculpture designed to cause interesting shadows, that material can be used, and mythical landscape, imaginative setting and scene, musical notes, abstract representation of music, tropical fish with a different colorful and intricate design, and sailing ships, nautical sculpture, and as angle figures, serene, graceful depictions, which is used in angle figures by the use of metal sculpture, and urban scenes also, cityscapes and street scene, and celestial bodies like as suns, moons, and stars, which is used for making by a metal sculpture, and monumental heads, large scale head sculpture, and different and historical scene moment of from history, different history, and in the cultural masks from various cultures, mythical animals, unicorns and phonics, the metal sculpture also used, and Gothic design inspired by Gothic architecture and art with made with a metal sculpture of futuristic vehicles, sci-fi inspired design which is made by metal, different metal sculptures, scap metal sculpture, Insect word detail, insect habitat, and micro word tiny detail scenes and ancient artifacts inspired by ancient civilization. And my dear guys, fantasy characters, elves, dwarfs, and other fantastic being, seasonal theme representing different season, which is made by a metal sculpture, mathematical forms inspired by a math and geometry. You can use a metal sculpture, microchromosome, pop art, mechanical bird, nature abstract forms inspired by nature. You can use a metal sculpture, skyline models, and depiction of city skyline, futuristic architecture, modern artistic, symbolic art, fantastic weapon, historical moment, and gorgeous abstract animal, surreal landscape, art deco design, automatic art, marine life, and mechanical structure, cosmic, tribal art, chess piece, and a nature scene, conceptual art, interactive art, illustrative art, stained glass, metalwork. So, my dear guys, many ideas. I think you inspired my from these ideas. So, thank you very much for watching my video once again. Thank you very much.